Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the post-match presentation. Another tight one here in Abu Dhabi tonight, and the Vipers getting across the line in the end. We'd like to say a big thank you to all the sponsors of the DP World ILT20 for Season 4. They are DP World, 1xBat, Big Ticket, TCL and the Cycle Hub. DP World ILT20 would also like to say huge thanks to the government organisations, stadium authorities and all those who are involved in the smooth conduct of tonight's match. First award for today's presentation is the DP World Dispatch of the Day. The winner gets a trophy and a cheque for $1,500 US. Award goes to Tajinder Dhillon for his 2 sixes, in fact, off Sam Curran. Getting late in the game, there was runs needed for my Emirates. And Tajinder Dhillon provided a couple of maximums leg side. Mr. David White, the CEO of the DP World ILT20, will be presenting this award to Tajinder Dhillon. Thank you very much, gentlemen. If I could now ask Kieron Pollard over for a few words, please. Kieron, a little smirk, but that's another one that got away, mate.
Yeah, obviously, if you look back at the last game we played before, we snuck over the line where we should not have won and came back and turned around on us this time around.
Where did it go wrong?
Obviously with the bat. I thought, the guys bowled brilliantly, restricting them to 159, having to chase 160. The way that we played, I think we didn't play that last 5 overs, particularly well. And not even the last 5, but I said the last 2 overs. I run a ball with 3 overs to go. I think is something that more often than not you should win. But it continues to show, cricket, once you stay in the fight, you can end up on the losing side, and that's what happened to us tonight.
We looked at the surface prior to the game. I thought it looked quite good. Was it sticky? Was there any little issues with it or not?
Boss, the surface is the surface. I thought it was a good cricketing wicket. Yeah. That's something for the bowlers. That's something for the batters. If you put your head down and you apply yourself, you're going to score runs. It was a big outfield. Hit the gaps, you run hard, you get the odd boundary. So, for me, you're not going to get the perfect wicket. And honestly, I hate to hear when people talk about the pitches like this is like that. We're professionals. We have to adapt to certain things. So definitely on our side, we can't look at the pitch. We have to look at ourselves, 4 guys getting caught in the deep to the big side. I think, again, you can't hide from that fact, and that's exactly why we're on the losing end.
Well, tough one tonight. Good luck adapting well in the next one.
Yeah,
thanks for your time,
thank you.
mate. There you go, Kieron Pollard, captain of my Emirates there. Time now to bring Lockie Ferguson in, the captain of the victorious Vipers. Come on in, Lock. Lockie, they say good teams find a way to win. Is that what you are?
Look, early in the tournament to be saying that. I think we've had a couple of close ones, which we don't always want to have, but nice to get over the line tonight.
What was the key?
Look, the boys just hanging in there. I think there was clear comms from all the bowlers, which is one of our real strengths from last season we've brought into this year, and saying the obvious, and we could see that the cross-seamers were working well, and we managed to get a few wickets, particularly Payne, hell of an over that.
And using that big side to your advantage as well? Exactly,
yeah. Payne's probably the most experienced at kind of working with that big boundary and taking pace off the ball and then getting the cross seam to stand up a bit. So, yeah, real proud of him.
And a big moment in that last over too from Vritia Aravind. I mean, the one that went through would have been disappointed with, but the run out last ball, I mean, that kept the boys alive.
100%, yeah. I mean, that's the thing about Ritz. He plays every ball as it comes, and mistakes happen. But obviously a huge moment for him. He was great for us last night, and again, he stepped up tonight with a cameo right at the end. So real stoked for him.
First one back for you. Everything okay?
All good so far.
All right, well done.
Cheers.
Congratulations. There you go, Lockie Ferguson, captain of the Vipers. Time now for the Player of the Match award. Winner gets a trophy and a cheque of US $1,500. Tonight's award goes to David Payne. Brilliant bowling performance, 4 for 29 off his 4. Mr. Matt Boucher, CEO Abu Dhabi Cricket and Sports Hub, will present the award to David Payne. Thank you very much, Matt. And David, I think you've got a microphone with you. Bit of pressure, bit of a tense situation towards the end. How'd you find that?
Well, we're making a pretty regular thing at the Vipers, so it's becoming the normal, really. I think it was a game that ebbed and flowed again. It felt like we were kind of holding on to it at the end, waiting for them to come at the and then when they did, Lockie took a few wickets. It felt like then we got on top, and then Rashid Khan made it a very close game at the end. So probably a good one for the neutral.
Lockie just mentioned clear communication to the bowlers. Is that what you felt, and you were just looking to go into the surface, use that big side?
Yeah, the communication is always key between our bowling pack, and exactly that. It was Sam actually, after his over, was like cross seam is definitely a little bit of stick, some are skidding, some are sticking, so that two-pace nature just made it difficult to play the cross-bat shot. So nice simple plans into the pitch, and yeah, it worked today.
Was it just cross seam, or was the odd cutter as well working?
You know, I throw the odd cutter in there as well, so yeah, a mixture, but yeah, the line and length stayed pretty simple.
All right, well, brilliant performance from you tonight. Congratulations on the Player of the Match award, and good luck in the next one.
Thanks, Dooley.
David Payne, your Player of the Match. The Vipers keep finding a way to win.